So, we come to the second part of our lesson, which is subtraction. In our first part of this lesson, we learned about addition. In subtraction, we are also going to look at a few examples on how to go about subtraction. In our first example, we are told to work out 43,691 subtract 21,567. We are going to use the same procedure or the same process. So, look at the solution. Step number 1. We said that it is difficult or it is hard to subtract when they are arranged like this, just like in the case of addition. Therefore, we need to rearrange these numbers vertically according to their place value. So step number 1 is to arrange the numbers vertically according to the place value. So this is the first step. So let us write down the first number. The first number is 43,691. Now, the second number is 21,567. We need to rearrange these numbers vertically according to their place value. 1 represents ones, 9 represents tens, 6 represents hundreds, 3 represents thousands, and 4 represents tens of thousands. Now, ones we have said it represents ones. In the second number, 7 represents ones. Therefore, 7 will come below 1 because they both represent ones. They are in the place value of ones. Then 9 represents tens. In the second number, 6 represents tens. So 6 will come below 9. 6 represents hundreds and 5 represents hundreds. So 5 will come below 6. 3 represents thousands. In this case, 1 represents thousands. So 1 will come at that position. And finally, 4 represents tens of thousands. And in this case, 2 also represents tens of thousands. So 2 will come at that position. Now we are done with the first step. Step number 2. We have said you don't forget to put the subtraction sign. You put the subtraction sign on the left side at that position. Do not put it on this side. You should put it on the left side. And then after putting the subtraction sign, the third step is just to subtract the numbers. And when you are subtracting, you start on the ones place value. You start on this side going to this side. You start on the lower side going to the higher side. So here we have 1 subtract 7. 1 is smaller than 7. Therefore, we need to borrow 1 from 9. When you borrow 1 from 9, here we will have 11. And here we are left with 8. 11 subtract 7 will give us 4. Then here we are left with 8. 8 subtract 6 will give us 2. Then 6 subtract 5 will give us 1. 3 minus 1 will give us 2. And finally 4 we subtract 2 will give us 2. And this is the correct answer. So the answer will be 22,124. So the answer will be 22,124. 124.